Trinity Valley School President's captains are number 11, senior Brock Rodriguez.
Welcome to another rendition of Friday Night Lights as the John Cooper Dragons travel to Fort Worth, Texas to take on the Trinity Valley Trojans.
Jackson Kelly.
The
number 55,
captains are on the field, and the coin toss will take place. Kevin Brown once again here with you. John Cooper comes in 3-1 on the season, 1-1 in district play, and they take on the only undefeated team left in SBC 3A district, Trinity Valley, who comes in 4-1 on the season and 3-0 in district play. Our first thing we'll do is for those on the John Cooper YouTube site, we'll run the highlights from last week, and we will get ready to go. While you're watching those highlights, we'll talk about the game. The John Cooper Dragons defeated the St. Andrews Crusaders 44-14 was the final score. As Evan Minarvik led the team in rushing, 7 rushes, 81 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Andrew Cyber, 9 rushes for 39 yards. Passing, Evan Minarvik, 24 for 36, 254 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Will Nash, 1 for 1 for 88 yards. Receiving, Elkery, 9 catches for 143 yards. Crable, 5 catches for 109 and a touchdown. Cybra, 4 catches, 24 yards, and 2 big touchdowns. Tackling, defense, Crable, 3 unassisted tackles and 7 total tackles. Cybra, 2 unassisted and 5 total tackles.
Tonight's anthem will be sung by senior Emma Daly.
And we are outside here tonight, so you'll definitely get some feedback in the background. Of course, we're going to do the very best we can here for you. Last year, Trinity Valley defeated John Cooper 56-34, and Trinity Valley comes in first place in SBC 3A, 4-1 on the season, 3-0 in district play. Really dominant so far in district play. 117 points scored and only 39 allowed. So definitely the Dragons have their work cut out for them here tonight. And I'll take a big effort to Trinity Valley start out the season by losing to Southwest Christian 2017. Then beat Fort Worth Country Day 49-0. Beat Cistercian 38-12. stepped out of district play and beat Idabel 16-7, and then last week in district play beat Green Hill 30-27. The John Cooper Dragons started out the season by beating Iola 27-8, then lost to Cistercian 39-26, came back and beat Kip 42-19, and then beat St. Andrews 44-14
for the Dragons
to take the record out to 3-1 and 1-1
Johnson
in
and Isaiah Jackson back to receive for the Trojans.
Conference play. So the Dragons will kick off and will defend the north goal, which on your dial would be they'll be defending the left and offensively moving from left to right. So Jude Bugenhagen will kick off, and we will be underway. The ball has been blown ready for play. And it's a low end-over-end kick fighted out at the 26-yard line, brought back to the near side and going to be taken down out around the 35-yard line. And that's where the Trojans will take over first down and 10. Looks like Caden Johnson, who returned the kick, may have gotten his ankle turned, and he'll be helped off the field. So hope that young man will be able to get himself back into this game. So here we come. The Trojans come out, two receivers to the far side, one to the near side, one back offset to the quarterback, Emu, who's in the shotgun. And it'll be a read option, and they'll toss it up inside to number 8, Wesley Teeter.
Wesley Teeter on that carry picks up 4.
Be second down, and call it 6 yards needed for a first down, as Andrew Cybra was able to make the tackle. So three receivers to the near side, now one receiver to the far side, and they'll run the read option, and Emu will keep it, and not much there as 33 Andrew Cybra is right there for no gain on the play, and that'll be third down and 6 yards needed now for a first down. Nice job of Andrew of getting through and able to hold Emu to no gain on the play. Big third down, and call it 5 here needed. Some movement, but able to get back. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the far side. Straight drop back from Emu, looking downfield, got some pressure in the middle, now throws it late, and it's a complete to Teeter, but no gain on the play, maybe even lost a yard, and there's a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
As 33 Cybra has made his 3rd consecutive tackle. Let's see what the preliminary indication will be here, and what Coach Landrum decides to do here. So they're going to wave the flag off. So it's going to be a 4th down, and still 5 yards needed for a first down. Coming out is number 11, Brock Rodriguez. And back deep for the Cooper is number 15, Ryan Reed.
Brock Rodriguez punt.
So nice job of the defense for the Dragons getting a 3 and out here on first down on their first initial drive of the game, And he's going to soccer-style kick. It's a high end-over-end kick. Reed signals for a fair catch and executes it. So the Dragons will take over first down and 10 for their first series of the game.
24-yard line.
Spot the ball out at the 25-yard line, and that's where the Dragons will take over first down and 10. So here we go, first down and 10. Three receivers, and then motion out to two receivers on either side now. Pistol offense first on the first play here with Cyber straight back. Menarvic will drop back, looking down the middle, getting some pressure. Now he'll roll to the far side, looking and throws the ball back across the middle and almost intercepted. Ill-advised pass right there, almost intercepted by number 15, Jackson Kelly. So incomplete right there, and it'll be second down and 10. Dangerous pass of rolling. You're already rolling to your weak side, and then to throw back across your body to the center of the field is normally never a good decision, and probably a little lucky there that ball wasn't intercepted. Second down and 10. Straight handoff up the middle to Cybra, and not much there at all. Quite possibly no gain.
Cyber on the carry. He's stopped for a loss. Benson, Farmer, and Majid on that tackle.
So it'll be third down and 10 yards needed. So third down, 10 yards needed. Three receivers to the near side, being Lex, Elkery, and Crable. And Ryan Reed is able to bring it in.
Minervic's pass is incomplete.
Oh, they're going to wave it off as incomplete. But there is a flag on the play. I think there may have been a defensive pass interference, as it looked like Reed had gotten behind the cornerback. And if it is, whether it's pass interference or defensive holding, they both carry an automatic first down. They're going to call pass interference, so that'll be a first down. And a new series of downs here for the Dragons.
First down for the Dragons.
Came out, went up top, just a straight go route, and Ryan Reed was able to run right by the cornerback. Once again, a pistol formation. Three receivers to the near side. Cyber is the back. Now we got a stoppage here. We got line judge on the Trojan side blew the whistle and came out. So waiting to see what we got here. Looks like they are now all on the same page, and we're ready to go. 9:15 left to go here in the first quarter. No score. The Dragons on their first possession of the game. There we go, going to run it, and it's going to be Cyber going to the far side. Two hands on the ball, not much there, able to gain maybe 1 yard. Tough sledding down inside.
Andrews
as 62 and 85. 62 Peyton Benson and 85 Samir Majid are just really handling down the inside, along with 56 Grant Farmer. So tough sledding so far here for the offensive line and the running game of the Dragons. And they'll give it up to Cyber up inside again, and a little bit more room there, get a maybe gain of a yard. Going to bring up third down and about 8 yards needed for a first down.
No gain.
Matter of fact, call it 9. No yard gain on that play.
Benson on that tackle.
So third down. Let's see what Coach Brent Landrum has wants to get done with his offense here. 2 receivers either side now. Lex and Crable to the near side. Fake it. Going to throw it in the seam. Too high, trying to get the ball to Ryan Reed. And Ryan Reed went up very high and almost was able to bring that ball in. Great effort right there of Reed of trying to bring that ball in. Menarvik had to put a little air underneath it because of the underneath coverage, but just a little bit too high. 4th down and 9 yards needed. Of course, Menarvik does do some of the punting out of this formation, and he will punt it. And it'll be caught and brought to the near side by number 9, who gets a block and bring that ball out across the 45-yard line.
Wesley Teeter with a nice return.
Teeter on the return before he's met by Mason Chimenti, who will get him down. But a nice return from Teeter when it didn't look like there was much there, but came to the near side and got to the sideline. And it'll be a nice starting position for the Trojans. They'll start their second possession out at their own 45-yard line. So they'll come out with an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Kingsley Emu in the shotgun. Straight drop back. Emu looking downfield. Now they want to pull it back down, getting some pressure, rolling to the near side, and going to be forced out of bounds by Eric Grosser.
Keeps it, picks up 5
yards. Picks up 4 yards, be second down and 6. So looking downfield, but nobody open. So Emu does a nice job of pulling it down, running to the near side, and picking up 4 yards, bringing up second down and 6 yards needed for a first. So I'm going to staggered eye here, and they're going to hand it up inside. And first contact made by Cameron Reed, but the back 24, Isaiah Jackson, able to carry the defenders on his back and
first down for Trinity Valley.
Able to get enough for a first down. So the Trojans now have their first down of the game and are into Dragons territory for the first time. So you got Jackson as an up back. They're going to give it to Teeter. And Teeter's going to get to the corner, and Teeter's running up the field. He's going to take this ball down inside the 30 down to about the 25-yard line.
That's good for a game about 17 yards for another
nice
first down.
Nice downfield blocking by the receiver 21, Sawyer Blackman, to help Teeter get the corner. So they're running the ball quite a bit out of this shotgun formation, with an up back who's leading to the hole. Here's Jackson now looking to cut back, and he'll gain a couple.
Isaiah Jackson up the middle, picks up about 5. Grosser on the tackle.
Able to get 5 yards on first down. And if you're an offensive coordinator, you love getting 5 yards on first down here. Second down and 5. Clock says 6:40 in the first quarter. Here's a run blitz up the middle, and Teeter's still able to get through the middle, and Teeter might go. You're going to be able to drag Teeter down inside the 10-yard line. Be first down and goal.
For another Trojan first down. Cyber on that tackle.
Spot the ball at the 5-yard line. Be first down and goal. The defense came with a run blitz, but picked up nicely by the Trojans and able to take the ball down inside the 5-yard line. Here's Jackson up inside, and Jackson's going to score on a 5-yard touchdown run for 24, Isaiah Jackson. And the Trojans come out and make it look real easy on that second possession, and just running the football. Came out their first possession and wanted to pass it, and were not successful, but came back the second possession, put the ball on the ground, and really ran the ball right at the Dragons and were able to put up 6 on the board here. Extra point try as the number 5, Guillermo Segala, will line up to kick. There's the snap. Placement's down. Kick is up. And the kick is good.
Is good.
To make this a 7-0 game, favor of the Trojans, with 6:19 left to go here in the first quarter. As always, we want to thank the sponsors of John Cooper Dragon Football. Amazing Spaces Storage Center believes all of the John Cooper School athletes are amazing and wishes them the best of luck this season. We would also like to thank Trans-American Power Products for their generous support of the Dragon Athletic Program. So 7-0 here, favor of the Trojans as the Dragons come out looking to get the offense going and to get even on the scoreboard here. Guillermo Segala will be doing the kicking, and back deep will be 15, Ryan Reed. The upbacks being Lex, Godwin, and Deloitte.
Ryan Reed back to receive for the Dragons. Guillermo Segala on the kick.
So now, if you're the Dragons, you need to come out and get some offense going here and look to assert yourself and give the defense some rest as they're going to have to figure out the running game. So Reed bobbles it, and he going to have to bring it out, and he's going to be caught deep in their own territory. So not a good start right here, field position-wise, for the Dragons. As Reed bobbles the kickoff.
He is brought down by the Trojans.
It goes into the end zone, and then he brings it out and only get out to the 1 yard line. So going to be interesting to see what the play calls will be here, as they will start out basically in the shadow of their own goalpost here. So Menarvic brings the guys out, 2 receivers either side here. You might even think about a quarterback draw, something like that, something safe to try to get the ball out here. They're going to throw it out into the flat, and Elkery didn't get his head around quick enough as the ball actually hits him in the helmet, trying to get it out to Elkery. And maybe a little bit quick, thinking about where they are on the field, trying to make sure there's not a safety, trying to get that ball out maybe a little too quick, or maybe Elkery has to get his head around a little quicker. But 2nd down and 10 now, ball still on the 1 yard line. Cyber is the back. Straight drop back, Menarvic. Now he rolling to the near side and throws back across the middle. It's a dangerous pass, and it's hard to Crable and tipped up into the air and almost intercepted by 81 Evan Williams.
3rd down for the Dragons.
So Menarvic starting off a little bit high on his passes here so far. 6:01 left to go here in the first quarter. 3rd down, 10 yards needed, and the ball, of course, on the 1 yard line. So really backed up here. 2 receivers either side. There's a snap. Looking downfield. Menarvic now he's going to scramble. He gets by block and going to get to the outside and going to be close, going to have enough for a 1st down. So really nice run right there to get out and get a 1st down and get out of the shadow of the goalpost.
Brought down by Benson.
Hard hit on the sideline by Peyton Benson, but enough for a 1st down as Menarvic scrambled and was able to pick up 13 yards and to keep that drive going. So 1st down and 10 now. Menarvic straight drop back, got some time, looking downfield, going for Reed, and he's going to grab it out at about the call it the 35-yard line, as he beat number 3, Aiden Carlock. And so now from the shadow of your goalpost, you're out to the 35-yard line, and opens up all of your playbook here. First down and 10 now from the 35. Manarvik will throw it out in the flat to Elkery. Elkery got some room to run, and Elkery still on his feet, gets out past the first down marker if he didn't step out of bounds. Yeah, they're gonna say he stepped out of bounds.
That's 8 for the Dragons.
And pick up of 8 yards on the play, be second down and 2 yards needed for a first. So nice drive so far here to, of course, started from the 1-yard line. There's your snap. Manarvik straight drop back. Going to throw down the field. He's got Lex, and it's going to be completed to Logan Lex down just outside the 30-yard line as Lex was one-on-one. Able to beat his guy, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what we have here. The officials are talking a personal foul, roughing the passer on the Trojans.
Roughing the passer.
So take this ball down from the 30,
additional 15 yards,
down to about the 15-yard line. So add 15 on to the end of the pass play, and it'll be first down and 10 now for the Dragons from the 15-yard line. So big play right there, and then add on the 15 for the roughing the passer. Once again, 2 receivers either side. Cyber is still your back. Going to throw it out into the flat, and going to get a completion down inside the 10. Big hit right there by Brock Rodriguez. To get 5, be second down and 5. Second down and 5 now from the 10-yard line. Straight drop back, looking in the flat. Now he's got some pressure. You got to come up front. He's going to be hit hard by 24, Isaiah Jackson, who had the touchdown carry earlier here in the first quarter. Big loss of 7 yards on the play right there. So it'll be third down and now 12 yards needed for a first. Had 5 guys in the pattern, but Manarvik was unable to find a receiver that he wished to throw the ball to. 3 receivers now to the far side. Crable singled up on the near side. Manarvik looking, throwing across the middle, and it's intercepted off the deflection by 24 Isaiah Jackson. And now Jackson running back to the far side, got some blockers in front, and touchdown saving tackle by 54 Preston Burnett. So a really nice drive comes to a halt off the deflection. The referee is talking to the back judge, and obviously there must have been some flag or something on the play. I don't see the flag, but the referees are talking, and they have not moved the down markers or the chain. So let's see what they have here. Now coming over to talk to the coach of the Trojans, and the Dragons offense is still on the field, so there must be a penalty against the Trojans. Let's see what we got here. Oh, the penalty is after the interception, so the Trojans will take over possession, and they'll be backed up at to the 10-yard line. Well, they'll take over first down and 10 now. So promising drive started by the Dragons and went all the way down the field, but then the tip drill and the interception leads to the turnover, and the Dragons are turned away with no points here. 3:16 left to go, turnover. And it'll be Teeter, and he'll be engulfed by 72. Mason Chimenti option, throw the ball out into the flat. Have enough for a first down. Needed one, got about 3. There's your snap. Emu looking downfield, throwing, got a man in the middle. It's 21 in the slot and taking the ball out across the 40 to about the 44-yard line, to call it the 43-yard line. And that's where the trophy from Emu. He might have intercepted because the ball was underthrown. See with that. And he'll take this ball down inside the 10-yard line, and it'll be first and goal down at about the 5-yard line. So took the snap and definitely a quarterback draw, and also had Jackson if he wanted to run the read option and pitch it, but had to cut up inside the end and not touch till he got down close to the 5-yard line. So first down and goal now, 2 receivers either side. Jackson's your back. Now we'll motion, and here comes flags. And you got a false start, so they'll take this ball back to the 10-yard line. It'll still be first and goal. 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Gets Trojans.
And the Trojans don't have to run another play here in the first quarter. And don't look like they will. Look like they'll let the clock run down, and it'll bring the first quarter to an end and go to the sideline with a 7-0 lead here at the end of the first quarter.
Isaiah Jackson up the middle. There's a flag on the play.
This fall, the Performing Arts Department is delighted to bring the musical Legally Blonde to the Glen Performing Arts Center on November 10th, 11th, and 12th. Music Theater International describes the show as a fabulously fun, international award-winning musical based on the adored movie Legally Blonde. The musical follows the transformation of Elle Wood in pursuit of her dreams. This action-packed musical explodes on the stage with memorable songs and dynamic dances. Equal parts hilarious and heartwarming, this musical is so much fun, it should be illegal. So if you're looking for a bit of lighthearted entertainment, this is the show for you. Mark your calendars now and don't miss the opportunity to see our wonderfully talented cast bring this story to life.
Number 12, Will Masterson. Number 17, Dylan Medell. Number 30,
Monday, October 23rd, 2017, the John Cooper School will host its 30th annual golf tournament at the Woodlands Country Club Palmer Course. Registration begins at 10:30 along with lunch, sponsored by Chick-fil-A of Auburn Bridge. There will be a chipping and putting contest before the noon shotgun start. Dinner will begin at 5 to hand out awards from the tournament as well as the contests held earlier. At the end of the evening, the winner of a 2017 Jeep will be announced. Raffle tickets for the 2017 Jeep from Mac Hiker are on sale for $100 per ticket or 6 for $500. Only 500 tickets will be sold.
David Hammonds.
You need not be present to win. See any Booster Club officer at home football or volleyball games to purchase a ticket.
All right, Graders, can't wait to see you up here next year.
Still available. Proceeds from the golf tournament directly benefit the students at John Cooper School, including the Dragon Booster Club. Contact the advancement office for more details. www.johncooper.org/special events.
All right, and we are ready to start the second quarter here. Nothing there, as it looks like they had him bottled up, but was able to dance and get a couple of yards and make it second down and goal now, and the ball will be spotted at the 11-yard line. So here comes Jackson off. It'll be 3 receivers to the near side, 1 at the far side, and your back is now Wesley Teeter. Pistol formation, and he'll run to the far side. And now Emu will cut it back, getting something out of nothing as he was taken down by 54. The captain, Preston Burnett.
Picks up a couple.
Bring third down and goal now. Spot the ball at the 8-yard line.
It's third down. Goal to go.
The Dragons really need a stop here. Already trailing by 7 here early in the second quarter. 2 receivers either side. Looks like they're going to bring some motion across. Rolling to the near side. Looking. Now want to run it is Emu, and that's going to be not much there. Going to bring up a 4th down. Good coverage back there in the secondary. Able to let 54 Preston Burnett and 33 Andrew Cybra to get him down for 4th down. And that'll be a 4th down and 7 yards. And a little bit of indecision as they're setting up for a field goal, but the kicker is now he comes running out on the field as number 5, Sagala, as they'll set up for a 24-yard field goal try. There's your snap, placement down, kick is up, and the kick is good.
It is good.
To take the score out to 10-0 with a 9:47 left to go here in the second quarter. So 24-yard field goal. Definitely had the distance. It just was a matter if Sagala was going to be able to get it inside the upright, and that he was.
Students enrich their own lives and the lives of others in need through a deep voluntary commitment to a number of outreach activities. Led by a steering committee of upper school students, the Cooper community is currently constructing the 19th consecutive home through Habitat for Humanity, Montgomery County. Affectionately dubbed the house that John built 19, students in all divisions participate in some way to build a home for a family in our community. The home is constructed August through April by upper school students ages 16 and older. Middle school students paint the house in February, and lower school students plant landscaping in the spring to complete making a house a home. Habitat apparel sales and donations are important ways to support construction and the cost of the home. The first construction day is Small Walls Day on September 9th. Students will swing hammers and pound nails to construct the walls of the new home from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the work site located in Cedar Creek subdivision in Conroe. Students ages 16 and older must volunteer by signing up online. To volunteer or donate, visit the Habitat portion of the Cooper website at www.johncooper.org.
Dragons will start this drive at the 34-yard line. So kickoff, and Matt Crable fire catches the kickoff, a short kick out down to the 34-yard line, and the Dragons will take over first down and 10 from the 34. So definitely a better starting position than last time when they started on their own 1-yard line. 2 receivers either side. Cybers the back, snaps a little low, but picked up and able to throw the slant, and Lex gets loose, and Logan Lex is down inside the 40-yard line of the Trojans.
Low on that reception.
So nice job right there from Lex of to make that catch and to take that ball down into Trojan territory. So nice pickup right there on first down. We want to thank Texas E&T for their generous support of the Dragons athletic program. Texas E&T, first down and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line of the Trojans. Dragons once again in business, looking to get on the scoreboard here. Straight drop back by Menarvic, looking downfield, throwing, got a man. Caught out near the first down marker. And there's another flag, quite possibly another late hit. It's thrown back by the quarterback. And they're calling 56 off the field. I think this is going to be on Grant Farmer. And it will be personal foul, roughing the passer once again onto that. And this ball should be down somewhere around the 15-yard line. First down and 10. Now the Dragons need to make these personal foul penalties pay off. Cyber is your back. 2 receivers either side. Clock says 9:25. Menarvic straight drop back, throwing out in the flat. Incomplete as he looked to hook up with Elkery.
Pass intended for Elkery. York on the coverage. There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Let's see what we got here. Preliminary foul is holding against the Trojans. So that'll be another automatic first down.
For holding against the Trojans.
Some real indecision here with the officials. Now coming over to. So it'll be first down and goal after the mark off, and the defensive holding, of course, carries an automatic first down with it. So first down and goal now for the Dragons. Got to put some points on the board, and you'd love to get 7 here and get yourself right back in this game. So first down and goal. Godwin and Lex on the far side. Elkery and Grosser on the near side. Cyber is your back. And the snap's bad, and Menarvic will pick it up and just throw it to the back of the end zone. And a nice job right there of not taking a loss right there. Menarvic, really great hands to be able to pick that ball up, and then to show some good arm strength to get that ball out the back of the end zone and not have a chance of it being intercepted. So second down and goal now. Ball on the 7-yard line. Straight drop back. Menarvic looking. Now rolling to his weak side. Got some pressure. Needs to get rid of it and throws it to the back of the end zone. And incomplete, but a nice job of not
falls incomplete.
Of not going down for the sack as Isaiah Jackson, whose name we continue to call, got the pressure, threw it into the back corner of the end zone, trying to get it to Elkery. Incomplete. And I think it's third down. The down marker says 4. The scoreboard and
Cooper.
Myself think it's third down. And now, okay, it is third down as they change the marker out on the field. Timeout called by the Dragons. Their first charge timeout.
Hi, my name is Rod.
And I'm Stacy Pitts, and we are the proud parents of Blake Pitts, who's in 8th grade at the John Cooper School.
We are thrilled to serve as your chairs of the annual fund campaign this year, all together now. A fast-paced, high-octane, 10-week campaign which takes a closer look into the everyday activities of students and teachers at the John Cooper School. We put together a great team of peers in your grades that will be helping us share information, answering your questions regarding the annual fund, and celebrate with you when we reach our goal of $1 million in complete participation. As we sit in this incredible classroom in the Rock Math and Science Center, it's easy to see all the amazing and innovative ways our
So here we go, third down and goal, ball on the 7-yard line.
To every day thereafter.
Straight drop back by Menarvic. Looked for Cyber, he wasn't open. Now he'll roll to the near side, throw him across the back of the end zone, and incomplete off the hands of Elkery as Elkery slammed the ground. I think Thomas thinks that he should have come down with that one.
For Elkery, Teeter on the coverage, brings up 4th down.
So 4th down as 3 straight pass plays, all unsuccessful. And that'll bring on Cybra to try and get the Dragons on the board. 24-yard field goal attempt.
Bugenhagen on for the field goal attempt.
Jude Bugenhagen. And remember, Menarvik is the holder. Placement down, kick is up, and there's a flag on the play. The kick is no good, but let's see what the flag is.
There's a flag on the play.
Offsides against the defense, so
Offsides against the Trojans.
half the distance, so take this ball down to about the 4-yard line, and they'll get another try at the kick, and quite possibly, knowing Coach Landrum, might put the offense back on the field here. So 20 yards out now, Bugenhagen will line it up again, get another chance here. Remember, Menarvik is the holder. Snap, placement down, and Bugenhagen kick this time is once again no good. Pushes the ball to the right.
Field goal is no good.
Missed it to the same side that he missed the previous kick, and once again the Dragons come away with no points. So really, really tough possessions. Moving the ball down the field, but once again unable to put points on the board. We want to thank Anthology Lighting. It's a full-service lighting showroom carrying chandeliers, bath lighting, LED under-cabinet lighting, LED tape, gas, and electric lanterns, ceiling fans, lamps, and occasional furniture. Come see us today and let us help you update an existing space or work on a new build. Really tough here that the Dragons continue to come away with no points. Moving the ball well, but unable to get that 0 off the scoreboard here. Here come the Trojans out. 3 receivers to the near side, singled up to the top side. And the handoff will be inside. And not much there. Call it a gain of maybe 2 for Jackson. Banner Chapman in on the play.
Okay, Jackson up the middle for 2 yards.
Call it second down,
Chapman
and eight needed now. Give him 3 on the play. A nice spot for him. 2 receivers either side. Jackson offset to the right, and Emu will throw the ball out in the flat, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get the ball to 81. Evan Williams, incomplete. Third down and 7. 7:50 left to go here in the second quarter, as the Trojans lead the Dragons 10-0. Here in Fort Worth, Texas. So Jackson in the backfield with Emu. 2 receivers either side. And they'll look over to the sideline, see what the offensive coach wants to do here. And it'll be a straight drop back. Maximum protection. Down the field, going to be intercepted by Logan Lex. Lex got a couple of blockers. Can Lex get to the corner? Logan Lex on the interception and bringing it back. So once again, the defense puts the offense in a great situation, and now you got to get some points here if you're the Dragons.
The Trojan 18-yard line.
First down and 10 now from the Trojans' 18-yard line, with the Dragons desperately needing to get something on the board here. We want to thank Vita's Medical Spa and Wellness Center for their generous support of the Dragons athletic program. We also want to thank Brooke Harris Custom Homes for their generous support of the Dragons athletic programs. Wilkins now in the backfield with Menarvik. 2 receivers either side. Straight drop back. Wilkins will stay in the block. They'll throw the fade route trying to get to the corner. There's going to be pass interference. You had
pass intended for low.
You had one-on-one out there.
There's a flag on the play.
And looks like Rodriguez blocked his pad to the ball. It will be pass interference. They'll go half the distance, be first down and goal should be first and goal from the 9. They had really good protection there as Joe Wilkins stayed in from his running back position and picked up the defensive lineman coming through, gave Menarvic plenty of time, and he laid it out there. Got the pass interference call. They had spotted the ball. Now they'll move it, and it'll be first down and goal. So we have a timeout charge to the
Trinity.
Trojans. So another possession for the Dragons, getting deep into the territory, but have to put some points on the board.
Photographer Gina Turner is again capturing middle and upper school Cooper athletes in action for all 3 sports seasons. She encourages people to follow Digital Destinations on Facebook and Instagram, where she will post game photos and updates about when new images are available online at digitaldestination.photoreflect.com. This year, Digital Destination is offering a reduced pricing for those who wish to order photos online and pick them up in the School Spirit store. Be sure to check out photos that are already posted from this season and look for shots from all the football games and volleyball games thus far this season.
So first down and goal to go. They actually spotted the ball on the 4-yard line. I don't know why they would have gave the 15 yards and not half the distance, but we'll take it. So first down and goal now from the 4. Menarvic looking out into the flat, going to throw the slant route and incomplete.
Pass intended for Lowe, broken up by Rodriguez.
So
second down.
Almost going exclusively pass here are the Dragons and unable to connect right now. Wilkins once again is your back in the backfield, but maybe 7 or 8 straight pass plays. Let's see if maybe they go to Menarvic on some kind of draw. No, they're going to pass it again. This time the ball's behind the receiver, and once again going to be incomplete. And now going to be third down and goal.
Coverage by Rodriguez. Falls incomplete. Brings up third down.
The Dragons are having a really tough time throwing the football. A second straight possession of goal to go. And so far, 5 straight incompletions on this on that scenario. Here we go. Third down and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Menarvic dropping back. Menarvic rolling. Menarvic looking. Gotten pressure. Now Menarvic just throws it toward the corner. And here comes a flag as Joe Wilkins got hit over on the sideline. Came from the back, Judge. Let's see what the call will be.
Thrown out of bounds. There's a flag on the play.
So let's see what the call is here. They're going to wave the flag off saying the ball's not catchable. And it's going to be
ball was uncatchable.
4th down and goal now from the 4-yard line. As now Cameron Reed is in the backfield. Timeout once again from the Dragons. Their second charge timeout before the 4th down. Big decision to be made here. We want to thank HFG Wealth Management. Is a locally based full-service, comprehensive, fee-only fiduciary wealth management firm led by founder and CEO Larry Harvey. HFG provides wealth management strategies for individuals, families, and small businesses. HFG is proud to support the Cooper Dragon families. The Woodland Sports Medicine Center has board-certified physicians that specialize in sports medicine, including hand and upper extremity, foot and ankle, joint replacements, arthroscopy, spine and neurosurgery, and pain management. We want to thank the Woodland Sports Medicine Center for their generous support of the Dragons athletic program. We also want to thank John Daugherty Realtors, John Daugherty Realtors and John Cooper Dragons, the very best in their fields, whether buying or selling, call John Daugherty Realtors. We also want to thank Dean Harmon, Harmon Wealth Management, for their generous support of the Dragons athletic program. Dean Harmon and Harmon Wealth Management. Big fourth down. 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Coming out of the timeout. Cyber returns to the backfield. 3 receivers to the near side. Singled up. Crable to the far side. There's your snap. Menarvik dropping back. Throwing to the corner. Incomplete. And the ball will go over on downs once again.
Carlock on that coverage. Trojans take over.
7 straight passes on goal to go, all incomplete. So really tough right now for the Dragons to execute their pass plays on the inside the 10-yard line. You only get so many opportunities, and the Dragons have had a ton of them here in the first half, but still no points on the scoreboard. So first down now. It'll be Teeter in the middle. He's got some room, and he'll bring it out and near a first down.
The middle picks up about 9.
Call it 2nd down and 1 now.
Tripped up by Crable.
Ball out at about the 13-yard line. So it's 2nd and 1 as the clock now goes under 7 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Jackson and Teeter both in the backfield here. And it'll be Teeter going to the far side, cuts it up. Will take the ball out across the 20-yard line.
Wesley Teeter.
Nice gain out to about the 21-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 now as the Trojans move the ball from left to right on your screen or dial. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Teeter and Jackson both in the backfield. And now it'll be Jackson coming back to the near side. Now cuts back across, and he'll get nice yardage there as he's taken down by Matt Crable.
Jackson up the middle, picks up about 7.
But pick up of 7 yards on first down. Be 2nd down and 3. As they went back to the formations and the running game that got them their 7 points when they had both Teeter and Jackson in the backfield. So 2nd down, short 3 needed. It'll be Jackson coming to the near side and going to be taken down out at about the 34-yard line. As once again, Crable takes him down, but not before he's got enough for a first down.
Brings him down.
A new set of downs here for the Trojans. First down and 10. Ball will be spotted out at about the 32-yard line. Here you go. Emo give it to Tweeter going to the far side. Not much there. Maybe a loss on first down. So nice job of stringing it out there. Called it a loss of 2.
Lost by Lowe.
So make it 2nd down and now 12. Nice tackle right there by 7, Logan Lex. As the clock will take us under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Teeter will check out now. It'll be Jackson alone in the backfield with Emu now. And Emu will pull it down and throw out in the flat. And they'll have number 1, Michael Collins.
Collins on the reception.
Collins was able to get the 2 yards lost back and another big third down right here. The Dragons can get a stop. They can get the ball back and have a possession here going to the half. And then there's contact. Let's see what we got here. Movement on that far side. I think it may be a false start. I think that tackle came up out of his stance and may have drew the defensive end across. Let's see what we got here. No, it'll be offside. They're going to say that the defensive end came into the neutral zone.
5-yard penalty.
And the tackle moved as a result of that. So third down and now call it 4 after a 5-yard walk-off. So now it brings the running game to Jackson back into the mix here. Up, and now they'll give the 5 yards back as they try to go on a delayed count. And the guard, number 62, Peyton Benson, jumps, and that'll give the 5 yards right back. So be third down and now 9 once again. That was a good gentlemanly of the Dragons to give the 5 yards back that the Dragons gave them. So third and 9 here. Clock reads 3:56. Drop back by Emu, looking downfield, going to throw out into the flat, got a man, and it's going to be complete for a first down and more as number 11, Brock Rodriguez, comes down with it.
First down.
And the Trojans will have a first down out near midfield at about the 47-yard line. New set of down. So 2 receivers either side. Jackson is your back. Now they'll motion, bring Rodriguez in motion, and they'll fake, and they'll throw into the slot to number 1, and he'll take the ball down. Michael Collins down to about the 36-yard line for another first down. So the Trojans moving the ball here, 3:25 left to go in the second quarter. Clock running. Once again, Jackson is your back. This time he'll be off into the slot, so Emu will be in the backfield by himself. Straight drop back, looking downfield. 5 men in the pattern. Throw it out into the flat. Got a man. 81. Evan Williams will take this ball down to about the 25-yard line. And that'll be enough for another first down.
It's pushed out of bounds by Thomas Elkery.
Clock reads 3:02, and it'll be first down and 10 now as the Trojans have moved the ball all the way from their 4-yard line to now the 25-yard line of the Dragons. So 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Emu, now he'll bring Jackson in motion, pull it back. Emu looking to the end zone, got a man out there, overthrown. Head number 1, Michael Collins, being covered by 7, Logan Lex. So second down and 10. Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. The Dragons would like to thank Stephen Toman Agency, Allstate Insurance, for the generous support of the athletic program. Stephen Toman Agency, Allstate Insurance. Second down and 10 now from the 25-yard line. Jackson in the backfield with Emu. 2 receivers either side. Straight drop back from Emu. Got some pressure. Going to throw it out into the flat to Jackson. Trying to make some move. Jackson still on his feet. And took that ball down to about the 18-yard line. Absolutely nothing there. And Jackson made something out of nothing to bring up a third down and about 4. Call it the 19. Need to get to the 15 for the first down. And now his running partner, Wesley Teeter, now in the backfield also. So 2 back set now, offset. So here's 3rd and 4 now. Looks like the Dragons may bring pressure in the middle. They do. But they can't get Teeter down, and Teeter's going to go into the end zone here. Touchdown run from 19 yards out. Looked like the right call. They run blitz, but they didn't cover the backside, and Teeter was able to bounce it back to the backside, and it'll be a 19-yard touchdown run for Wesley Teeter with 2:40 left to go here in the second quarter. Score now out to 16-0. Pending the extra point try from Guillermo Sagala. Baseman down, kick is up. Extra point is good
Tip is good.
to make the score 17-0 in favor of the Trinity Valley Trojans here in the second quarter.
The John Cooper School Signatures Author Series Luncheon is a highly anticipated annual event hosted by the Fine Arts Council, held each year at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott. The popular event has featured keynote speakers such as best-selling authors Barbara Bush, Dave Barry, Mitch Albom, Anthony Bourdain, John Grogan, Nicholas Sparks, Candace Bushnell, and Catherine Sockett. The luncheon also features local authors, book signings, and a signatures-themed drawing. This year's featured author is award-winning novelist Paula Hawkins of Girl on the Train. The luncheon will take place at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott and Convention Center December 8th, 2017. In addition to the keynote author Paula Hawkins, visiting authors will round out the annual Signatures Author Series Luncheon. Contact the Advancement Office for more details, www.johncooper.org/special events.
So Segala will kick. Reed back deep, but it'll be a short kick. Fair catch signal and executed out at the 30-yard line.
Matt Krabel with a fair catch.
Executed by Krabel. So first down and 10 now with 2:40 left to go here in the second quarter as the John Cooper Dragons trail 17-0 to the Trinity Valley Trojans.
Fans, there's a few
Menarvic will come out
in the concession stand
with a Cyber in the
Get
backfield.
down there before the halftime entertainment starts.
Two receive. Menarvic looking downfield. Throw it. I got two men over there, and the ball looks like it's intercepted, but possibly out of bounds. It will be out of bounds. It'll be second down and 10.
Pass,
and obviously somebody ran the wrong route. You're never going to have two receivers on the sideline like that. So really a lot of indecision and mistakes in the passing game here in the first half from the Dragons. So second down and 10. Menarvic pulls it back and will throw it, and it'll be complete over the middle to Matt Krabel. He take the ball out across the 40
Menarvic's pass is complete to Krabel.
to the 43-yard line.
Williams and Teeter.
Be first down and 10. Tackle made by Teeter, who's just had the touchdown run. So two receivers either side. Cybers are back. Clock reached 2:13 and running. Straight drop back by Menarvic. Looking downfield, going to throw high. Trying to get the ball to Cyber too high and off.
That last
2:05 now left.
Yards.
Now left in the first half. Two receivers either side. It's Elkery and Reed to the near side. Menarvic dropping back, looking downfield. Menarvic still got plenty of time. Cyber isn't helping block. Now throws incomplete, trying to get the ball to Godwin down at about the 30-yard line. Great job of blocking right there by the front and Cyber. Plenty of time for Menarvic to survey downfield, but unable to make a connection. And now third down and 10 with 1:57 left to go here in the first half. The offense really need to stay on the field as the defense was obviously winded. And it looks like trying to set up a screen, and they get it to Cyber, and Cyber's running and breaks a couple of tackles, and they'll take this ball down inside the 40 and get Cyber loose into the secondary of the Dragons. So first down and 10 now at the 44-yard line, and we're going to have a timeout by the Dragons. They used their last time out of the half with 1:40 left to go. So when they come back, 140 with no timeouts.
In the last 6 years, Cooper's volleyball teams, in conjunction with the Side Out Foundation, have raised over $91,000 for breast cancer research through Dig Pink activities and games on campus. The 7th annual school-wide event will feature a week of pink-themed activities culminating with the JV and varsity volleyball's Dig Pink games against crosstown rival Concordia Lutheran on October 19th. There will be pregame activities for all ages in the school-wide effort to make a difference in the lives of others.
All right, here we go. Menarvik looking. Menarvik going deep down the field. Got a man open, and it's complete, brought in. As it looked like Reed went up and caught the ball at its apex.
Pass is complete to Reed.
Great job of Reed of going up, getting that ball, and getting it at a high plane where they were unable to knock it away. Plenty of time here now. 1:32 left to go. And throws out into the flat and incomplete. And Menarvik and Elkery are definitely not on the same page here tonight.
For Thomas Elkery falls incomplete.
Normally pretty safe and flat patterns that Elkery runs, and just tonight he and Menarvik cannot come together. Second down and 10 now. Cybers are back. Straight drop back by Menarvik. Going to throw the slant, and it's going to be intercepted, looks like. And it is intercepted for a touchback. Menarvik just behind the receiver, and 11 Brock Rodriguez right into his hands, and intercepts it in the end zone for the touchback. So once again, the Trojans will take over. 1:22 left to go here in the second quarter, as the ball will be out at the 20-yard line. So now the Dragons defense back out on the field here. Going to have to try to get a stop. Trojans with plenty of time, 1:22 and 2 timeouts left. Jackson in the backfield with Emu. 3 receivers to the far side. And it'll be Jackson. He's got some room. Jackson into the secondary. He'll take the ball out across the 30-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle by Thomas Elkery. And looks like Elkery's going to take himself out the game here as he's limping, hobbling. Here comes Godwin running in. Some indecision here. Emu back to fire. Got a man open. It's 81. Out across the 40-yard line is Evan Williams.
That pass is caught by Williams. Timeout. Timeout on the field. Timeout Trinity Valley.
Looks like Trinity Valley will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. 55 seconds left to go here in the first half. We want to thank athletic sponsor Kevin Baker, Keller Williams. Kevin Baker is a full-time professional real estate agent with many years of experience and a vast knowledge of the Woodlands real estate market. Whether you are a buyer or a seller, Kevin Baker Homes team, Keller Williams, always offers solid negotiation on your behalf with clear communication. We also want to thank our athletic sponsor, Hughes and Cozad Orthodontics. Hughes and Cozad Orthodontics offer high-quality orthodontic treatment and outstanding customer service to children, teens, and adults in a fun and friendly environment. Call today for a complimentary consultation at one of our 2 convenient locations. Hughes and Cozad Orthodontics. So 55 seconds left to go here in the second quarter as the Trojans lead 17-0. Second down, 2 yards needed for a first. Straight drop back by Emu, looking downfield, now throws out into the flat to Jackson. Jackson got some room to run, cuts back, and Jackson take this ball out near midfield. And it'll be enough for a first down. So nothing open downfield, just threw his check down to Jackson.
That's good for another Trojan
and
first down.
Jackson makes a guy miss, is what he's been doing all game here. So here we go, clock now running, 44 seconds. Emu drop back, Emu looking downfield, gonna throw deep, incomplete. Good coverage over the top by Rob Deloitte. He was trying to get that ball to Brock Rodriguez.
Ball's incomplete. Coverage on the play by Cameron.
We want to thank LMC Marine Center for their generous support of the Dragons Athletic Program. LMC Marine Center. 36 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. One timeout left for the Trojans. Ball spotted out at the 48-yard line. Second down and 10 yards needed. Here's Emu dropping back, looking downfield. Now he's rolling. Now he's going to try to get the ball to Jackson, and it's going to be incomplete. Nice coverage downfield by the Dragons, as these guys have been in coverage and
pass falls incomplete.
Have to be tired here. We want to thank Walker, Texas Broker, and Rosemary Beach Realty for their generous support of the Dragons Athletic Program. At Walker, Texas Broker, and Rosemary Beach Realty, my mission is simply that it is all about you and yours. There are no inconveniences. There are no expectations too high. I take my fiduciary responsibility to you seriously. I will represent you with discretion and professionalism. Third down, 10 yards needed. Emu drops back, looking downfield. Going to throw out into the flat. Got a man, once again, number 11, Brock Rodriguez, out near the first down marker. And it is a first down. Let's see what we got here. Now the clock will be blown in. 22 seconds, clock running. And Emu will spike it to stop the clock. So 20 seconds left to go here. It'll be second down.
Stops the clock.
Trojans still have one timeout left. So with one timeout left, that still leaves any pass pattern or even a run play available because you can stop the clock here. So everything's still on the table here. Ball spotted out at the 41-yard line of the Dragons. Second down and 10 yards needed. Empty backfield. Emu drops back. Got some protection. Now pulls it back. Looking downfield. Emu getting pressure and going to be throws it in 10 seconds. Did that ball get back to the line of scrimmage? If that ball didn't get to the line of scrimmage, that should be intentional grounding.
Pass ball is incomplete.
So let's see if the ball got back to the line of scrimmage. They say yes, so it'll be third down and 10, and the ball will be at the 41-yard line. 10 seconds left to go here. And that was a big call because had they said that ball did not reach the line of scrimmage, there would have been an automatic 10-second runoff, and the first half would have been over. So here we go, third down and 10. Flag on the play. Emu rolling, now throwing. Will be a completion short of the first down with 2.8 seconds. .8 seconds left to go here. I think you may have offside against the Dragons. The completion was for 9 yards. If they decline the penalty, the clock's going to start. So they're going to have to use their last timeout to stop the clock and are probably out of field goal range. If they take the penalty, the ball will be moved back, but then the clock won't start until the snap.
It's declined.
Okay, so they declined the penalty to get a little closer, but now they have to use their final timeout to stop the clock. So it'll be
Trojans. That's your last timeout.
So with 2.8 seconds left to go, we'll have one play left here. Were they to try a field goal right here, it'd be 49 yards, which is quite a task here for a high school player. And it looks like the slight wind would actually be blowing against them. So I would guess they would go for it here and try to throw something up near the end zone. Three receivers to the near side, singled up to the far side is Michael Collins. In the backfield is Isaiah Jackson with the quarterback Emu. So there's your snap. Clock will run down. Emo will throw it deep into the back of the end zone and out of the end zone and incomplete. And that'll be the end of the first half
Ball's incomplete.
with the score being 17-0. We'd also like to thank Northwest Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery for their generous support of the Dragon Athletic Program. At Northwest Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, our board-certified oral surgeons provide a complete scope of oral and maxillofacial services, including wisdom teeth extractions, dental implants, oral pathology, and treatment of facial trauma. We are committed to provide superior care in a safe surgical environment. For more information, visit texasoralsurgery.com. We still have the coaches out on the field. I don't know what we got here. The time ran out on the play. I didn't see a flag. So let's see what we got here before we say halftime here as the so it looks like it will be halftime.
My name is Rob.
And I'm Stacy Pitts, and we are the proud parents of Blake Pitts, who's in 8th grade at the John Cooper School.
We are thrilled to serve as your chairs of the annual fund campaign this year, all together. A fast-paced, high-octane, 10-week campaign which takes a closer look into the everyday activities of students and teachers at the John Cooper School. We put together a great team of peers.
All right, fans, starting off our
who will be helping us share
halftime
information,
show. We're going to introduce
answering your questions
the
regarding
7th grade
annual
football
fund
team.
and celebrate with you when we reach our goal of $1 million.
7th grade football team. Number 1, John Pritchett.
As we sit
Number
this
2,
incredible
Will
classroom
McKnight.
in the Rock
3,
Science Center,
Devin.
it's easy to see
Dave.
all the amazing
4,
innovative
Mark
ways
Nichols.
our children are learning.
Number 5,
from
Leandro
first
Sulzer.
on campus to everyday
8,
interaction.
James Hodnick. 10, Hunter Cook. 15, Eli Looney. 18, Brian Scully. Number 20, Owen Cox. 21, Peppa Reagan. 22, Sasha Chindawo. Number 24, Michael Gallagher. 25, Matt Lutz. 28, Justin White. 40, Azar Saran. 42, Colin Fewins. Number 48, Walker Spence. 50, Lane Klein. 51, Ben Briscoe. 52, Sean Young. 54, Aiden Anderson. 55, Zach Blowen. 56, Eric Borman. Number 58, Luke Snow. 59, Roman Johnson. 64, Hudson Jameson. 66, AJ Williams. 81, Brady Walker. 85, Ben Parks. And number 88, Cage Bass. 7th and 8th grade head coach, David Rodriguez. All right, fans, we have a couple special treats tonight. First off, the 7th grade cheerleading squad.
Everything going all right? Uh-oh. You just cut it off? No. It's been...
There's 4-0.
It just reconnected. I don't know if it was overcharged or what it was. It just told me because I was losing it up there too, so we'll just let it run now. So we're good. We're back up in business. Okay.
Thank you, 7th grade cheer squad. Next up, our 8th grade cheerleaders. Let them hear you.
Tonight's broadcast is provided by the Lone Star Christian Sports Network, LSCSN.com, the #1 source for Texas private school sports, and the Texas Sports Radio Network, TSRNSports.com, the leader in Texas sports broadcasting. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at LSCSN. Sit back and relax and enjoy tonight's broadcast as Allegiance Bank Texas member FDIC presents John Cooper Dragon Football.
Awesome job, 8th grade cheerleading squad. All right, fans. It's been a special treat-off season. 6th grader, the amazing Chelsea Morrow.
I genuinely think he's my friend. That's how he feels about my friend. I hate him. I realize the situation where he's like in the country. It sucks that he's still like a necessary part of our team. He's a necessary part of our team. I get like, he still can't get over the past. Like, basketball gets that was the fact that oh my yeah. That's what I get, man. Like, you got Bruce Arena and you're just bringing back all these like MLS leagues like back to the like. I'm glad that MLS is going, but we don't need to be playing these MLS guys all the time. Like, there's no reason to favor MLS players. the guys that like there's no reason that they get Johnson. No, you didn't call him up. No, he's helping. You didn't call him MLS players instead. Yeah, I know. Like that's something like I get why they hired Trinity. And part of me agrees with it, but I just really hope he's not here after the World Cup. I know to me like if he's here and he gets to the World Cup, I'm fine with that. Find somebody to get it. Style of play is not like I don't want to see this damn sexy
All right, fans, let's welcome our varsity cheerleading squad. Let's say hello to the squad this year. Started with sophomores. Taylor Shipman.
We don't have the players to play the way he wanted to.
Alex Lang.
We don't have the players to play the way he wanted to play.
Alyssa Poston. Amanda McKenzie. The juniors. Misty Roten. Tori Anderson. Katie Schlossnagel. Mallory Whiteside. Marina Prince. And the seniors. Emila Alfaro. Rachel Baker. Lauren Chang. Emma Daly. Kaylin Midgley. Emma Stack. Uma Tawari. Kaylee Wilson. Captain Sophia Castro. And Captain Brenna Flynn.
Look, I'd love for that too. We don't have the people to do that. Like, you see our first touch.
Varsity cheers under the direction of Coach Don Jones.
I'm a fan of Nagy. Like, technically, I think he's a strong player, and we don't have enough of this.
Typical girl.
I don't know if y'all do it, but those are halftime scores of
in the conference?
Yeah.
Okay. After the first drive, they haven't run the ball at all. They haven't even done like a QB. Like, he's got space out there to the outside on some of those plays to roll out and run with the ball. I'm running like some Texas Tech air raid.
Have y'all seen the kid at St. Cloud?
No.
He can go. was over there when his older brother was there. He was just a little kid running around. He was tall then, but he got to do it. Signed with him. I was about to say, I guess that depends on if someone still have a job.
To me, I think that some of the Aggies have too high expectations for their football.
I'm trying to get one girl.
Everybody has high hopes and expectations for their own school.
Absolutely.
I mean, when I was at OU, Gibb was the coach. We sucked. But every week was going to be we're going to turn it around. I was like, really? Colorado ranked number 3. Charles John Ben, they finna run over, man, they finna put 350 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground up against us. We ain't stopped the run in 3 weeks. Them guys would come in, man. Back then, almost all of Colorado was guys from California. So they came to play us in Norman. And Friday night, we in the Armory drinking, party. They in there with us. We having a good time. Get out there Saturday, they put about 50 of them.
You know what time it is?
We might well party. We sucked back then, man. I ain't gonna lie, we was horrible.
That's hard for me to imagine because as long as I've been alive, it seems like Oklahoma's been like top of the Big 12.
Before
Before Stoops got there?
When Stoops got that job, we had a long lineage of sucking. We had sucked about probably 8-10 years in a row. I mean, bad. No. He came out. Yeah, we were really good. Yeah, Switzer, and then he retired. Then we went through Gibb and a bunch of no-name guys, but then when Stoops came back, yeah, he turned it around.
So the clock reads 5 minutes left to go in the halftime. The Dragons will get the ball coming out to start the second half, facing a 17-0 deficit when they do come out. A lot of opportunities, but unfortunately, just not able to cash in on the numerous opportunities. Hopefully, the defense can hold and can get those same amount of opportunities here in the second half and be able to cash in on them, because there were plenty enough opportunities there to.
The finale of our halftime show will be our TVS drumline.
To come away with
Captain Abigail McGowan.
Not only points, but
we have Jack Allen.
Quite possibly be leading in this game right now.
Isha Budasani on cymbals.
Two possessions.
We have
first and goal inside the 5 points. So
she's not here with us tonight, but the other captain is Allison Bird, and the drumline instructor is Mr. Carpenter.
So hopefully they come out and execute and are able to go down on the first series and get off the 0. I think that may be what it is. Just have to get off that 0, get some kind of points on the board, and start and build from there. We'll listen to coming attractions at the school, and then we'll go over some halftime scores that we have for you of the other teams in the district.
The Arts Department is delighted to bring the musical Legally Blonde to the Glenn Performing Arts Center on November 10th, 11th, and 12th. Equal parts hilarious and heartwarming, this musical is so much fun, it should be illegal. So mark your calendars and come see our wonderfully talented cast bring this story to life. Join us on Monday, October 23rd, 2017 for the John Cooper School 30th Annual Golf Tournament. The Woodlands Country Club Palmer course will be the host. Shotgun start at noon. Proceeds benefit the Dragon Booster Club. Don't miss out on the opportunity to win a 2017 Jeep from Mack Hike. Tickets are $100 each or 6 for $500. Only 500 are being sold. Contact the advancement office for more details. www.johncooper.org/special events. Join in the efforts to fund and build Cooper's 19th home alongside Habitat for Humanity. Donations and apparel purchases are the major fundraisers for this student-led project. To volunteer or donate, visit the Habitat portion of the Cooper website at www.johncooper.org. Photographer Gina Turner is again capturing middle and upper school Cooper athletes in action for all 3 sports seasons. She encourages people to follow Digital Destinations on Facebook and Instagram, where she will post game photos and updates about when new images are available online at digitaldestination.photoreflect.com. This year, Digital Destination is offering a reduced pricing for those who wish to order photos online and pick them up in the School Spirit store. Be sure to check out photos that are already posted from this season and look for shots from all the football games and volleyball games thus far this season.
So the teams are taking the field as we get ready to start the second half. Halftime scores. Oak Ridge leads Fort Worth Country Day 14-7, and Cistercian leads Cassidy 34-12 at the half. So definitely some games of interest for both of the teams out on the field. Both of those games are also division games here in SPC 3A. So Reed will be back deep as number 5, Sagala, will tee it up, and the Dragons will be moving from right to left on your screen and radio dials. Sagala has kicked short here, leading the fair catches thus far. Let's see if he continues that or they'll go deep. Another short pooch kick and executed by Cameron Reed out at the 33-yard line.
Fair catch.
And that's where the Dragons will take over first down and 10, their first possession of the second half. So you've moved the ball up and down the field, but you have not cashed in. You have to start to put points on the board here. So here we go. 2 receivers either side. Cybers, you're back. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line. First down and 10 for the Dragons. Straight drop back by Menarvic. So, boy, if you can't get this passing game going and get these guys on the same page, we might need to think about running Cybra and seeing what Andrew can get done here in the running game. Second down and 10. 2 receivers either side. And it'll be Cybra pounding up in the middle, able to push forward out to the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. So it'll be third down and now 7 yards needed.
Vincent Teeter and Kelly on that tackle.
And if you're an offensive lineman, you're happy to see that running game. You get to fire off and get into some guys. I think any lineman will tell you a lot harder to pass block than to run block here. So third down and 7, 2 receivers either side. Cybra is your back. Fake it to Cybra, throw out in the flat, and it'll be Elkery, and he'll be out across the 45-yard line. Enough for a first down.
Dragon first down.
Get it out to the 46-yard line, and good to see the connection between Elkery and Menarvic as they struggled to get on the same page in the first half. 3 receivers to the far side. Reed singled up to the near side. Cybra, once again, you're back. Fake it to Cybra. Coming to the near side. Menarvic got plenty of pressure now going back to the far side. Going to get around the end now. and going to look downfield. Now throws it in back to the Elkery. Elkery in the midfield across down inside. Elkery still running. Thomas trying to get to the corner. And they're going to be a face mask. So you might be 15 more yards added to the end of that. First time you got Elkery in space.
Pass to Elkery is good.
And Elkery was able to get all the way back across the field and gain positive yards. So let's see what the flag is. Definitely was some face mask being grabbed here. So let's see what we got. Ball will be right now is on the 35-yard line. Big call here. So let's see what we got. Personal foul face mask against both teams, so they'll offset. You'll take the play, and it'll be first down and 10 right there from the 35. So Elkery got his face mask pulled, but also on the stiff arm, I think, got the face mask. So 3 receivers to the far side, Reed single to the near side, and Cybra in the backfield with Menarvik. 10:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Menarvik drops back, looking downfield. Now going to the near side, looking for Reed, who's out there and incomplete. Maybe found Reed a little bit too late. Reed had gotten behind coverage and had threw it to the back of the end zone, and the coverage pursued on during the with the ball being in the air and was able to get the ball off the hands of Reed. It'll be second down and 10 yards needed with the ball spotted on the 35-yard line. 3 receivers far side. Once again, Reed single to the near side. They'll run it to Cybra and it'll be pulled back by Menarvik, who will run it up inside that Reed option, and they'll get about 8 yards. It'll be third down and about 2 yards needed.
Menarvik on the keeper picks up 8.
So nice job on the Reed option right there. Able to pick up big yards and make a third down and now manageable as we go under 10 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers either side, Elkery and Crable in those slots. Here we go, throwing out in the flat, trying to get it to Crable. And coming off of his man was 11, Brock Rodriguez, who was in coverage on Lex. Came off his man and defended on Crable there. And it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Let him hear you, fans.
So that throw kind of led him out into the flat into the coverage of Rodriguez, who was actually out covering Lex. So here's Menarvik, got pressure and going to be taken down for a sack. And 56, Grant Farmer, and that's going to be a turnover on downs from the sack. Spot the ball out at the 42-yard line, and that's where the Trojans will take over first down and 10 from their own 42-yard line. So fourth down and get the sack. Menarvik that time unable to break containment of the pressure and get out of the pocket.
Time out of the field.
So not only a big loss on the play, but also a turnover on downs. And John Cooper uses a timeout. So they use a timeout. There's a turnover on downs, but they also use a timeout. So they got 2 timeouts left now. 9:45 left to go here in the third quarter. The Trojans lead the Dragons 17-0. Before we leave here tonight, we'll try to get you an updated scores on the Oak Ridge Fort Worth Country Day and Cistercian Cassidy scores. So first down and 10 for the Trojans. Two receivers to the near side. Jackson split out to the far side, and Wesley Teeter in the backfield with Emu, the quarterback. .45 here, as looks like we're ready to blow the ball in for play. Bringing Jackson in motion, and he'll fake the read option and threw the shovel pass to Teeter. And the ball will be out to about the 45-yard line. They ran that play in the first half. And this run it here again, picks up 4, be second down and 6. Tackle made by 27, Eric Grosser. So now both of the backs are in the backfield as Teeter is offset in the fullback position. Jackson the deep back, and Jackson will get the ball, and it'll be hit by Grosser, but not before he's got enough for a first down. Running right up behind the tackle.
Jackson, 7-yard gain.
And enough for a first down, and take the ball into Dragons territory here. Having a lot of success running off tackle. So now they've went back to the two backs in the backfield. This time it'll be Teeter back with Emu, and Jackson will be the up back. And it'll be Teeter following Jackson and coming out and gaining about 6 yards. So it'll be second down, call it 4. Really been successful running the football in this run formation here. Actually, they spotted out at the 42-yard line. So now Jackson is the deep back. Fake it to Jackson. Emu pull it back, throw it down in the slot. Incomplete. Trying to get the ball to number 1, Michael Collins. And it'll be third down.
To Collins, falls incomplete. Rob Deloitte on.
Call it 3 yards needed for a first down. Maybe even 4. Call it third down and 4. Once again, Teeter and Jackson in the backfield with Emu. Teeter will be the up back. In the formation of basically a cross buck, the fullback is always opposite side of the quarterback from the deep back. '81 Evan Williams down here to the near side has been their go-to guy on third down. This time it'll be Jackson running to the far side. He'll have a first down and more. Jackson into the secondary. Jackson could go down inside and pushed out of bounds. Down about the, call it the 4-yard line.
Isaiah Jackson on that run takes it down the 4-yard line.
Jackson got into the secondary, showed you his speed, and got it down inside the 5-yard line. So it'll be first and goal now from the 4-yard line. Two receivers to the far side. Williams singled up to the near side. And it'll be Jackson once again, and Jackson powers it in, and he's in from 4 yards out.
Touchdown, Trinity Valley.
So a 4-yard touchdown run. By 24, Isaiah Jackson with 7:53 left to go here in the third quarter. The score now out to 23-0 pending the extra point try. Brock Rodriguez is your holder for Guillermo Segala. Placement's down, kick is up, and the extra point is good, taking the score out to 24-0 here with 7:53 left to go in the third quarter. And the Trojans are taking control of this game.
Save the date for the 13th annual Signatures Author Series to be held Friday, December 8th, 2017 at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott, featuring award-winning novelist Paula Hawkins of Girl on the Train. Contact the Advancement Office for more details, www.johncooper.org/special events.
So going to be back deep will be number 15, Ryan Reed. Your up back, 32, Rob Deloitte. And 22, Ben Deloitte, along with 6, Evan Godwin. Sigala will line it up. And let's see if they stick with their, looks like a plan of kicking short.
Guillermo Sigala on the kick for the Trojans.
Forcing and trying to force fair catches. Here comes Sigala up on the approach. Kick is high and short and caught by 25 Parker Edwards out at about the 38-yard line.
Parker Edwards.
So it'll be good.
Catches that ball for the Dragons.
Good field position to start out here.
37-yard line.
They're actually spotted at the 37. It'll be first down and 10 at the 37-yard line of the Dragons, where they will take over, now trailing 24-0. 2 receivers either side. Cyber is back. Menarvik, once again, your quarterback. Fake it to Cyber, and they'll throw it across the middle. Got a man, Crable, who'll get into the secondary and take the ball down inside the 40-yard line.
And Crable connects. Good for a Dragon first down.
Spot the ball down at the 38-yard line. And it will be first down and 10 there.
And last Trojan scoring drive, 6 plays, 59
So
yards.
2 receivers either side. Grosser now one of your receivers to the near side. Menarvik back to pass. Fakes it, throw it across the middle. Incomplete. Trying to go again to Crable on basically the same route. The coverage was there. 7:30 left to go here in the third quarter.
Ball's incomplete.
Be second down and 10.
Evan Williams on the coverage.
Godwin now checking into the slot. He'll be on the slot on the far side with Lex being the outside guy. Grosser and Elkery to the near side. Pistol formation, Cyber up the middle, bounces off the first guy, and will get some tough hard yards there. Nice hard running right there from Cyber.
2.
Be third down and call it 8 now.
Benson and Berkowitz on the tackle.
Nice job bouncing off Peyton Benson and getting positive yards there. Actually give him about 3 on it. Call it third down, second down and 7. 2 receivers either side. Menarvik, and got a screen set up, and it's Cyber, and he'll take the ball going to the far side. Cyber's into the secondary, and he'll have enough for a first down, and he'll move the chains.
Big gain. Evan Williams and Brock Rodriguez on the tackle.
First down and 10, 6:50 left to go here in the third quarter, and the Dragons desperately needing to put some points on the board here. 2 receivers either side. Cyber's the back. Clock running, 6:35. Menarvik back to pass. He'll throw the fade route to the corner of the end zone. Good coverage right there, trying to get the ball to Eric Grosser, but not open. Coverage by number 3, Aiden Carlock.
Aiden Carlock on the coverage.
Second down and 10 now, 6:27 left to go here in the third quarter. Two receivers either side. Back to pass, Menarvik. Now he'll pull it down, coming to the near side. Now going to go back, going to be taken down. Sacked by 82. Luke Bogle, and there's going to be a late hit for throwing him down to the ground after the whistle had blown by 15 Jackson Kelly. So not a smart play there. Going to be a 15 yards. And that penalty carries a first down with it. So little too much on the end of the play there, and
referee Bill Renshaw
will give the
personal foul against the Trojans.
Dragons a new set of downs. So it'll be first down now. Ball down on about the 15-yard line. So first down and 10. Cybers, you're back. And now we got some movement.
False start against the Dragons.
So false start, it could cost the Dragons 5 yards, so they'll go back to the 20-yard line. It'll be first and 15 now. So, boy, just a little bit off today, and really costing the Dragons. Definitely a game that they're going to say shot themselves in the foot quite a bit here. Menarvik rolling to the far side, and he'll run it. It's like a design run play. Going to be taken down at about the 12-yard line.
The keeper, tackled by Brock Rodriguez.
Got eight of it back, so
it's going to make it third down for the Dragons.
So should be second down and about
second down.
About 9 yards needed. Straight drop back. Menarvik looking to the left. Now scrambling to the left. Now throws back across the field. Dangerous pass, but caught by Logan Lex. And Logan Lex diving toward the pylon, and he's going to be out of bounds just short. Really dangerous pass, but a great job by Lex of coming back and pulling that ball in.
Just short of the goal line.
So Lex just went and made a play on the ball. So first and goal once again. And let's see if we can run this ball in here. 4:58 left to go here in the third quarter. Here's Cybra. Gonna be stood up, so unable to get it in. Gonna be now second down and goal.
Stop for a loss.
Take the ball back out to the 3, so a loss of 2. So now second and goal from the 3-yard line, and boy, the inside the 10-yard offense has really been a problem tonight for the Dragons. Second and goal now from the 3. And there's flags, and is this going to be a false start? They're going to mark off 5 for a false start. But it looks like the Trojans are coming into the neutral zone, and if you incite a false start, so second and goal now. It was first and goal from the 1. You lose 2 on a running play, and now you get a false start. So you're now second and goal out at the 8-yard line with 4:15 left to go here in the third quarter. Menarvik drops back, throwing out into the flat. Incomplete. And now it'll be third and goal from the 8-yard line.
Incomplete.
Tough night offensively for the Dragons.
Third down.
4:09 left to go here in the third quarter. Many opportunities. Just unable to take advantage. 2 receivers either side. Cybers, you're back. And it'll be Cyber up inside. Taking the ball back down inside. Nice run. But it'll bring up a 4th down once again.
Andrew Sabara with the carry.
So 4th down.
It's down inside the 5-yard line.
Spot the ball at the 4.
Timeout on the field.
And once again, the Dragons called timeout using their second timeout of the second half with 3:50 left.
plans to support Cooper's varsity volleyball as they raise funds and awareness
fans want to show
in
a
their
little
7th
appreciation
annual Dig
to this
Pink
year's student
efforts.
managers.
Cooper will face
They
Concordia
are
Lutheran
Assad
on
Saran,
October 19th as the
Sabra
culmination of a week of
Salat,
fundraising and
Ty
awareness
Wong,
of breast
and
cancer.
Andrew Viola.
So we'll wait to see what the Dragons are able to come up with as Coach Landrum uses his second timeout, looking to get this ball into the end zone. 24 points, the deficit right now. And got to be extremely frustrating, being the number of times that they've been down in the, not only in the red zone, but inside the 5-yard line, and just been unsuccessful at punching the ball into the end zone here. So 4th and goal. Let's see what Coach Landrum's come up with here. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Cyber is your back. Cybra offset to the right of Manarvik. Drop back, rolling to the far side, throws to the end zone, and Crable goes up for it, and
Passes complete to Crable. Touchdown.
will bring down the score with 3:43 left to go here in the third quarter. A 4-yard touchdown pass from Manarvik to number 44, Matt Crable. And finally, the Dragons are on the board, and Bugenhagen will come out to attempt the extra point.
Jude Bugenhagen on for the point after.
Manarvik is your holder. There's the snap, placement down, kick is up, and it's good. So take the score to 24-7. Well, wait a minute, we have another flag on the play. Let's see what we got here.
Offside, Trinity Valley.
So
Penalty
Trinity
decline.
Valley was
Flag
offside.
is good.
Third quarter. The score is Trinity Valley Trojans 24, John Cooper Dragons 7.
So Trinity Valley was offside. Penalties decline, extra point is good. If I'm not mistaken, I think you could have carried that 5-yard penalty over onto the kickoff. We'll have to verify my my recollection of the rules here. But anyway, the score now 24-7. 3:43 left to go here in the third quarter. And for those baseball fans, middle of the 13th, Yankees and Indians tied at 8. And the game after that, the Cubs lead the Nationals 3-0. They're in the bottom of the 8th. So their game may end before the Yankees and the Indians game in, and it didn't start until 3 hours after it. So quite a game going on in Cleveland. So 24-7 here. Bugenhagen will come out for the kick. Back deep will be for the Trojans is number 3, Aiden Carlock, and 24, Isaiah Jackson.
Aiden Carlock, Isaiah Jackson.
After watching Jackson run the ball here tonight, I think we want to kick that ball over towards Carlock and take our chances with him. Bugenhagen coming up. Short kick. It'll bounce and right to Isaiah Jackson, and here he comes to the near side. Jackson cuts back, and it'll be out across the 35-yard line up near the 40.
Jackson will return about 23
Another
yards.
good start position for the Trojans. Joe Wilkins on the tackle. 3:35 left to go
Makes the tackle.
in the third quarter, and the Trojans will come out with the offense and they'll spot the ball at the 38-yard line. They'll come out with both Teeter and Jackson in the backfield. Emu And he'll give it to Teeter. And Teeter will get into the secondary. And he'll take the ball out across the 40 to about the 45-yard line. So
Brought down by Cameron Reed.
big gains on first downs. And it'll be second down and only about 3 yards needed for a first. So breaking off big chunks in the running game. Keeping the Trojan defense on the field. Keeping the Trojan offense and the Dragons defense on the field. Don't really go to a huddle. Just keep you out there and get the play from the side. So it'll be Teeter once again. And this time they'll be bottled up.
Teeter on the carry again. Picks up 1.
Give him a gain of 1 on the play only. Chapman and Crable on your tackle. Third down and call it 2 yards needed for a first down. Need a stop here. Try to force a punt. Probably going to get Jackson or Teeter. My money'd be on Jackson here. Most of the runs on third downs have been to Jackson. And it will be Jackson going to the far side. And Jackson will have a first down and more. Into the secondary, still on his feet. Still forming guys now looking to get upfield. And be brought down by Elkery, but not till he's inside the 25-yard line. Down to about the 22-yard line.
35-yard carry. Breaking tackles. Follows the nice blocks downfield.
Spot the ball at the 22. Be first down and 10 for the Trojans. And this will take the clock under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. And a fresh set of downs. You got an offset I formation now with Teeter being the deep guy. And it'll be Teeter following Jackson, and it'll go down, taken down by Cameron Reed.
Teeter's tripped up at the line of scrimmage.
Be no gain on the play. Maybe even a loss of 1 yard. So tackle for a loss right there for Cameron Reed. Second down and now 11 yards needed on the play. Clock saying 1:18 and running here. So now they've gone offset I, and now it'll be Jackson will be the deep back. And they'll run the read option, and Emu will keep it, and he puts it on the ground, and the Dragons might have it here.
Kingsley and Hemel on the carry.
And they do have it, and it'll be recovered by Cameron Reed. Nice job by Cameron Reed going down there and get it. Mistake right there from Emu as had a nice game, but put the ball on the ground. 57 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And the Dragons take over. Starting on the 18-yard line. A little bit of life here now. The offense come out and put another ball in the end zone. We could have a game here in the fourth quarter. Two receivers either side. Wilkins now on your back. Menarvik drops back, looking downfield. Gonna go deep, underthrown. Got some. There's a flag. There was some contact. The ball falls incomplete.
Logan Lowe with the reception.
Looks like it might be defensive holding against the Trojans. Let's see what the call is here. Look like it might be defensive holding, and that is what it will be. So it'll be a mark off as well as a automatic first down. So it'll be first down and 10 now. Ball will be spotted out at the 28-yard line.
It's holding against the Trojans.
Defensive holding as a 10-yard penalty. Had it was if it were a PI, pass interference, they'd have got 15. So either way, both of them carry a first down. Straight drop back. Menarvik breaking the containment, and will run and will dive out for a first down out to about the 38-yard line. Will be enough for another first down.
The scramble.
Clock reads about 35 seconds, so let's see if they start to move it a little bit, move a little faster here. Joe Wilkins remains in the backfield. Fake it to him, throw it out in the flat, and incomplete, trying to get the ball to Elkery. 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Be second down and 10. So the clock stopped now. They can catch their breath, get the play from the sideline. 2 receivers either side. Menarvik, and he'll give it to Wilkins this time, and Wilkins will power it out to the 40-yard line. Could be the last play of the third quarter.
Picks up 2 yards.
Bring up third down and 8 now needed, and that looks like that might be the last play as the clock was now under 7 seconds, and they'll walk to the sideline, and we'll go to the fourth quarter with a score of 24-7 favor of the Trinity Valley Trojans. So same deficit you're facing that from halftime. Both teams put up 7 points in the third quarter, and going into the fourth quarter now, you still have that 17-point deficit that you had going into the fourth quarter. So need to make some haste here, and probably going to need to score on every possession that the Dragons have the ball for the remainder of the game here.
I mean, they're going to go for it on 4. I would think about running because they'll be looking for passes. I think about running in like 4 or 5 yards, making it fourth and man.
Going to be some really tired young men on the bus ride back to Houston, Texas tonight. And Menarvik with quite a few pass attempts. He may need to ice like a pitcher after this one. So here we go, 2 receivers either side. Joe Wilkins remains your back. There's a snap, straight drop back, 4-man rush, throwing across the middle, and a great catch. And I'm surprised there's not a flag, because he definitely went high on Ryan Reed.
Ryan Reed with a nice catch.
Reed went up and made the catch.
Just short of the first down.
Hit by 15, Jackson Kelly. That's a hit that he went high on. So timeout called by the Dragons will be that final timeout.
This game is being covered by the Dallas Morning News. Be sure to pick up a copy or look on the internet tomorrow.
So with 11:37 left to go in the game, and the Dragons trailing by 17, they don't have any timeouts left to stop the clock. So, so it'll be third down and 1 yard needed for a first. It's 11:37. If you can get in the end zone here, get this to a 10-point game. 2 possessions. So here we come back, and we'll be ready for play here. 11:37 left to go in the fourth quarter.
That was the final timeout for the Dragons.
So 4th down and 1 yard needed here. And it'll be, and the snap is fumbled, and they're unable to run the read option, and the ball will go over on downs. Ball fell on by 56, Grant Farmer, and that's a tough play right there. On 4th down, you use the timeout.
Play. Offsides against the Trojans.
Oh, but you got a reprieve here as there was a flag for offsides. So, wow, what a huge break.
Dragon first down.
And that'll be enough for a first down. So, boy, a drive saver right there. And if you're the Dragons, you have to capitalize on a mistake like that. So, first down and 10 now as the ball is into Trojan territory. Manarvik back looking. Manarvik still looking. Got a flag on the play. It'll be a throw out in the flat, going to be incomplete.
Flags on the play.
The offensive line has done an excellent job today. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of that considering how much.
Will be a holding call, so they'll mark that off, and it'll be first down and now 20 as the ball will go back into Dragons territory. And they'll need to get down to the 38-yard line, 2. And now Jackson will return to the game after one play blow. Carter Cook was the up back that last play. So now Jackson's back in the backfield along with Teeter. And, of course, this will be 4th down. Clock stops with 9:06
Cameron Reed on the coverage.
left to go in the 4th quarter. Let's see what the Trojans decide to do here. They are in the Dragons' end of the field, but 4th and 13.
4th down for the Trojans.
Looks like they will go for it, though, as Emu and Jackson remain in the backfield together. And it looks like they were just going hard count and maybe not looking to get a snap, trying to draw an offside, and I think they did get it. So they'll get 5 yards back, and that'll be 4th and 8.
Against the Dragons.
And I don't think that they were going to snap that ball. I think that was just they were going to hard count it and see if they could get something. So let's see if what they want to do here. If now with a 4th and 8, they'll actually run a play or not, or if they'll just continue to look to see if they can get them to jump on a hard count. Jackson offset to the right. They will snap it. He moves straight drop back. Throwing into the flat, going to be complete. And it's going to be short of the first down, so they'll turn it over on downs.
Himbar's pass is complete to Rodriguez.
Threw the ball to Rodriguez, but he was unable to get free.
The Dragons will take over on
Dragons take over on downs with 8:58 left to go in the 4th quarter. 24-7 your score. And getting dire straits right here for the Dragons. I'm going to need to score. I'm going to need to score pretty quickly here as they trail by 3 scores. 2 receivers, either ball a little bit more to the middle of the field. Joe Wilkins really with nowhere to go as the screen was thrown out into the flat.
Berkowitz and York on the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Clock continues to run. 8:30 now left to go in the 4th quarter. Dropping back. Manarvik throwing out into the flat. Going to throw incomplete. Led his man a little too much. Trying to get the ball to Godwin. Be 3rd down and 10.
For Evan Godwin falls incomplete.
8:21 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Brings up 3rd down for the Dragons.
Receivers either side. Wilkins remains your back. Straight drop back by Manarvik. Getting some pressure. Looking to roll now, coming back to the near side. Still got guys coming at him. Still scrambling now. Rolling now back to the far side. And now throws it downfield. Going to be intercepted. No, dropped. So right into the hands of 15 Jackson Kelly. He was unable to bring it down.
Pass rushers.
And
pass balls incomplete.
That'll bring up 4th down now Menarvic may have ran 30 yards, avoiding pressure, trying to get that pass off. 8:01 left to go here. Wilkins in the backfield with Menarvic. 2 receivers either side. Menarvic will drop back and will throw it across the middle to Crable. And Crable's able to get a first down, so keeps the drive alive.
Matt Crable with a nice catch. Good for a Dragon first down.
And also kept the hopes of the Dragons alive there. Incompletion there and a turnover on downs might have been the last opportunity there. So first down and 10 now. Need to keep it going and need to work quickly. Gonna go deep, one-on-one, and this ball's gonna be incomplete. Great job of Grosser right there to not have that ball intercepted by number 3, Aiden Carlock, who was in coverage underneath.
Nice coverage by Aiden Carlock.
Grosser. So second down, 10 yards needed. 2 receivers either side. Menarvic rolling to the near side, looking downfield. Now throws it out in the back, trying to get it to Logan Legs. Incomplete coverage by Brock Rodriguez.
Menarvic tries to connect with Lowe.
Bring up a third down.
Incomplete.
$7:28 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So they actually went into the huddle there. 2 receivers either side. Cyber down your back. 3rd and 10. Straight drop back from Menarvic. Throws downfield. Going to be caught by Elkery for a first down. Big hit by Wesley Teeter.
Thomas Elkery with a catch.
And
a big hit from Wesley Teeter.
The Trojans now leading. They're able to play a 3-deep zone and now trying to tee off on the receivers as they anything across the middle. They're taking some pretty hard shots here. First down and 10 now. Straight drop back from Menarvic. Got pressure. Going deep into triple coverage. And this ball's going to be intercepted. Trying to get the ball to Ryan Reed, but intercepted by Teeter. Wesley Teeter.
Teeter with an interception.
And really not a good decision to throw the ball there. Triple coverage over the top in a 3-deep zone. Got a little greedy there. Probably should have. Against that, all you can really do is continue to work underneath. They're not going to let you get over the top. So interception there, and 6:56 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And the Trojans will take over on downs. Play clock down to 10. I don't know why they're waiting. They're going to call timeout, but the game clock was not running. It was only the play clock running. So to wait for the play clock to run down didn't gain you any time off of the actual game clock. 24-7 is your score. 6:56 left to go here in the game.
This fall, the Performing Arts Department is delighted to bring the musical Legally Blonde to the Glenn Performing Arts Center on November 10th, 11th, and 12th. Equal parts hilarious and heartwarming, this musical is so much fun, it should be illegal. So mark your calendars and come see our wonderfully talented cast bring this story to life.
So the Trojans will take over 1st down and 10. After the interception, that ball will be out on the 31-yard line. Teeter and Jackson is your backs. Jackson being your deep back. And it'll be Jackson up inside, and big gain, and Jackson bounces off and will take the ball out to about the 44-yard line. Big run on 1st down and 13 yards and another 1st down.
Breaking tackles, picks up a Trojan 1st down.
And be interesting to see just how many yards Jackson and Teeter were able to amass here tonight. They've been a devastating 1-2 punch. Now Teeter will be your deep back, offset to the right of Emu. Jackson over to the left. And it'll be Teeter coming to the near side. And Cameron Reed in pursuit. Nice job by Cameron to string him out and not let him get the corner. So 2nd down and 10 after that play didn't gain a yard. Now they'll get Teeter out of the game. This first time we've seen Teeter and Jackson out, so maybe going to a new backfield here. They might call timeout here. The play clock's running down. And they will call a timeout with 5:33 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Join us on Monday, October 23rd, 2017 for the John Cooper School 30th Annual Golf Tournament. The Woodlands Country Club Palmer Course will be the host. Shotgun start at noon. Proceeds benefit the Dragon Booster Club. Don't miss out on the opportunity to win a 2017 Jeep from Mac Hike. Special events.
So teams coming back out. As now the biggest enemy of the Dragons becomes the clock, and the Trojans not in any hurry to snap the ball. They want to run that thing down much as they can and protect that 17-point lead. Here's a handoff up inside to 34. That'll be a Matt Driggers, the sophomore, and he'll
Matt Driggers in at running back.
Take it up and gain about 3 yards on the play. Call it 2, 2nd down and 8, 3rd down and 8. As this will take us under the 5-minute mark. It looks like number 9, Jack Masterson, is now in the backfield. 2 receivers either side. Fakes it to Masterson, roll out, throw downfield, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Himwell's pass falls incomplete.
Looks like they'll bring out the punt team. As number 11, Brock Rodriguez, will be back deep to a punt. Back for the Dragons will be number 15, Ryan Reed. 4:42 left to go in the 4th quarter. Soccer style punt. Oh, and Reed muffs it, but able to get back on top of it.
Fumble on the reception.
And the Dragons will take over 1st down and 10. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Ball will be out at about the 16-yard line.
So with 4:32 left to go in the fourth quarter, the Dragons take over at their own 16-yard line.
4:32. 2 receivers either side, and Cybra, they'll be your back.
Narvik in the backfield with 2 split out to the right.
Narvik straight drop back, throwing out in the flat to Logan Lex, so make the catch and be held inbounds.
Pass completed to Logan Lowe. Rodriguez brings him down. That was good for 7 yards.
So here we go. Ball now taking us under 4 minutes. And now going to throw out in the flat, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get the ball to Cybra.
That pass was intended for Cybra.
So that'll be bring up third down. So here we go, third down and 3 yards needed.
About 350 and some change left.
2 receivers either side. Manarvik rolling, looking for somebody. Now try to evade the pressures. Got defenders coming from everywhere, and he's going to go down for a big loss. 3:27 and running.
Kelly on that sack.
Take the ball and make now for 4th and 14 yards now.
Also on that sack.
So 4th and 14 now. 2 receivers either side. Trailing by 17, you pretty much have to go for it there, even though you're deep in your own territory. Manarvik looking downfield, got protection, throws it out deep, and it's going to be intercepted as Logan Lex will take down number 11, Brock Rodriguez.
Brock Rodriguez with the interception.
Well, that was kind of like a punt. If you were playing the field position game, it would have been better for Rodriguez to just knock it down. But get a chance to make interceptions, you're definitely going to take those chances. 2:56 left to go here, and no timeouts left for the Dragons. And it looks like all of the starters will be out now for the Trojans, as number 4 now will be in at quarterback, George Jeffries.
Jeffrey in the backfield for the Trojans, flanked by Masterson to his right.
So you think they'll keep it on the ground and run it here. Nice run up the middle by Masterson. Burnett on the tackle. Gain of 6 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down and 4. And
George Jeffries now in at quarterback.
So going to be a tough loss here for the Dragons. They're going to fall to 1-2 in district play, and Trinity Valley will remain undefeated. And so here's a handoff to 34, Matt Driggers, who'll get a carry there.
Cameron Richardson.
Tackle Cameron Richardson on the tackle. And we're now under 2 minutes. It'll be 3rd down and call it 2 yards needed for a first. First down here, and they can go into a victory formation. So here we go. Masterson in the backfield with the quarterback Jeffries. And Jeffries will keep it himself and get taken down by Grosser, who was blitzing off the corner. So it'll be 4th down, and
Jeffries.
They can take this clock down to about 40 seconds before they have to do anything. They'll bring the punt team on.
Rock Rodriguez will come out to punt. He doesn't have to punt more than 40 seconds left in the game. And I have to think they're going to run this clock all the way down. They're taking a penalty or take a timeout.
So the only a formality left here, and the punt's gotten off, and it'll roll and bounce and into the end zone for a touchback with 31 seconds left to go.
Goes into the end zone.
Cistercian 48, Cassidy 19. So the Dragons still
Additional Trojan scores.
to play Oak Ridge,
Field hockey.
Fort Worth Country Day,
over Cassidy.
and Cassidy. So still to play
Boys
3 of those
volleyball.
4 schools.
Battled hard. They lost 3-1. Girls volleyball. Victorious. 3-0 over Cassidy.
So 31 seconds left to go here. 2 receivers handed up inside and taken down on the short game.
Cybra. Carrier. Nick Catrona with that tackle.
And they'll line up. Look at they'll run one more play. Gain of 1 there. Menarvik back to pass. Getting pressure. Menarvik still running and throws the ball down the sideline and going to be out of bounds. 1.6 seconds left to go.
Pass intended for the low.
So they'll have to run one more play before
Michael White with the coverage.
this one will be official and a final. Score going to be 24-7. So 4th down, you just want to keep in it, make sure nobody gets hurt here, and hopefully have everybody back for next week. Menarvik back to pass. Menarvik scrambling, and now it's going to run. Just get out of bounds. Don't take any hits. The game's over. Final scores.
Congratulations to both teams. Great ball
Trinity
game.
Valley Trojans 24, John Cooper Dragons 7. This has been a
Here for senior night.
Lone Star Christian Sport Network,
Oak Ridge Owls.
TSRN, Texas Sports Radio Network, along with the John Cooper YouTube channel. We bid you adieu from Fort Worth, Texas, as the John Cooper Dragons fall once again to the Trinity Valley Trojans, 24-7. We'll see you.